Welcome, dear friends. It's truly a pleasure to have you join us today. In our quiet moments, we often don't consider how everyday choices in our kitchen might impact our well-being. But did you know that some drinks, seemingly harmless, could actually increase your cancer risk? Today, we're going to explore some important insights that can help you make small, yet significant adjustments to protect your health. Artificially sweetened beverages, a hidden risk. For years, we've been told that diet sodas and sugar-free teas were marketed as healthier alternatives, especially for those trying to cut back on sugar, manage weight, or control blood sugar levels. On the surface, they may seem like a better choice. After all, they don't spike your glucose and they often have 0 calories. But what many seniors don't know is that these drinks come with their own set of hidden risks, ones that may quietly undermine your gut health, disrupt metabolic balance, and potentially raise your risk of developing certain cancers over time. Artificial sweeteners don't just pass through the body, they change the body's internal environment, especially the microbiome. This is especially important for seniors whose digestive systems and immune function are already more vulnerable to disruption. The gut microbiome, a collection of trillions of bacteria in the digestive tract, plays a vital role in regulating inflammation, detoxifying harmful substances, and supporting the immune system. Studies have shown that artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin may alter the composition of gut bacteria in ways that promote inflammation and interfere with glucose regulation. For someone in their 70s or 80s, even subtle shifts in this delicate ecosystem can have outsized effects, potentially contributing to insulin resistance, low-grade chronic inflammation, and over time, cellular environments that are more susceptible to cancer. The research is still evolving, but the concern is enough that many health experts now urge older adults to avoid daily consumption of these chemicals. Instead, try replacing it with naturally flavored water, herbal teas, or beverages sweetened with small amounts of honey or stevia. Your body will thank you, not just in the short term, with better digestion and energy, but possibly in the long term by lowering your overall risk of chronic disease. When it comes to artificial sweeteners, less is not only more, it may also be safer. Alcohol and processed meats, a dangerous duo. For many people, enjoying a glass of wine or a cold beer with dinner feels like one of life's small pleasures. And when that meal includes something like bacon, sausage, or a charcuterie board of deli meats, it can seem like the perfect pairing. However, what most seniors don't realize is that the combination of alcohol and processed meats has been flagged by researchers as a particularly dangerous mix, especially for those over 60. This pairing has been shown to increase the production of certain carcinogenic compounds in the digestive system, significantly raising the risk for cancers of the colon, esophagus, and stomach. Processed meats contain nitrates and nitrates, preservatives that, when broken down in the body, can form nitrosamines, compounds known to be carcinogenic. When alcohol enters the system, it interferes with the liver's detox pathways and weakens the body's defenses. Together, these substances create a scenario where damage accumulates faster than your body can repair. Over time, this kind of internal stress can trigger the kinds of mutations that lead to cancer. For those over 70, many people have weaker liver function and slower digestion. That means alcohol stays in your system longer and the body has to work harder to break down and clear out harmful compounds. Add in processed meats, already flagged by the World Health Organization as a Group 1 carcinogen, and you have a double hit to your system that only grows riskier with age. This doesn't mean you have to eliminate everything you enjoy, but it does mean you need to be more strategic. If you drink alcohol, keep it moderate and avoid pairing it with processed meats. Opt instead for meals with whole grains, leafy greens, and lean proteins that support your body's detox systems, not challenge them. Sugary soft drinks, an underestimated threat. One of the most commonly consumed beverages among older adults is also one of the most underestimated when it comes to cancer risk. Sugary soft drinks. Whether it's a cola with lunch or a lemon-lime soda on a hot afternoon, these drinks may feel refreshing, but their effects on the body over time are far from harmless. They're loaded with added sugars, and when consumed regularly, they create a perfect storm inside the body that leads to chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, and eventually cellular damage. And that's where the cancer link begins. Sugary beverages are not just empty calories, they're actively harmful. The constant spikes in blood sugar may fuel abnormal cell growth, especially in aging bodies that metabolize more slowly. What many seniors don't realize is that our metabolism, gut health, and insulin sensitivity all change as we age. That means the same drink you tolerated in your 30s may now quietly damage the delicate systems your body relies on to regulate inflammation and flush out cellular waste. Over time, this environment becomes fertile ground from mutations and cancerous changes, particularly in areas like the pancreas, colon, and liver. It's not just the sugar content that causes concern. The caramel coloring used in many sodas has also come under scrutiny for containing compounds with carcinogenic properties, and the acidity in these drinks can erode the stomach lining, compounding risk for seniors who already deal with digestive issues or acid reflux. Letting go of sugary sodas doesn't mean giving up refreshment. It means choosing beverages that hydrate, heal, and support your body's natural defenses. Simple swaps like infused water with lemon, herbal teas, or sparkling water with a world of difference, not just for your energy, but for your long-term health. Scalding hot tea or coffee, a burning concern. Many of us find comfort in a steaming cup of tea or coffee first thing in the morning. There's a ritual to it, the warmth, the aroma, the quiet pause it creates before the day begins. But there's one detail most people never think twice about: the temperature. And it turns out that seemingly harmless habit of sipping your beverage while it's still piping hot could be doing more harm than good, especially to the sensitive tissues in your throat and esophagus. The issue isn't the tea or coffee itself, it's the temperature. Repeated thermal injury to the esophageal lining increases the risk of cancer, especially in older adults. Studies across several countries have confirmed the link between consuming very hot beverages, typically above 130 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and a higher incidence of esophageal cancer. When you drink something that hot, you're essentially scalding the inside of your throat, even if you don't feel the burn. Over time, this repeated irritation can damage the protective lining and lead to inflammation, cellular changes, and eventually precancerous conditions. It's important to understand that seniors are especially at risk. As we age, our mucosal linings tend to thin and heal more slowly. That means even minor injuries take longer to recover from, and repeated exposure to extreme heat can accumulate damage more quickly than in younger people. If you're used to drinking tea or coffee the moment it's poured, try letting it sit for 5 minutes. Test the temperature with a small sip before committing to a full mouthful, and if you enjoy hot beverages multiple times a day, make it a habit to cool them slightly first. These small changes might seem insignificant now, but they could make all the difference down the road. If these insights have resonated with you and you're ready to make a positive change, please consider sharing this video with someone you care about. Your support helps us continue to bring you valuable information for your health journey. As we conclude our time together today, remember that becoming aware of how your body changes with age is empowering. Even simple choices like what you sip and how you sip it can shape your long-term health. Many seniors fall into routines that feel harmless because they've been doing them for years. But just because something is familiar doesn't mean it's still serving you well. You have more control than you might think, and when you know better, you get to do better. It's never too late to protect yourself, and it often starts with something as simple as pouring your drink a little cooler or reaching for water instead of soda. These choices truly add up, and the impact they make could very well extend your life and improve the quality of your days. Thank you for being with us.